Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to create Agile CRM contact from Mailchimp. So here my objective is that every time a new subscriber is added to Mailchimp, which is an email marketing platform, then automatically the same subscriber should be added as a new contact in Agile CRM. Now to do this, we'll have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect. Here my trigger will be Mailchimp and my action application will be Agile CRM. Now to understand how you can integrate and automate this entire process yourself without the need of any coding skills, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect software, and you can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes. And yes, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks so that you can test all the automations. Now once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this and this dialog box has appeared, and here you have to name your workflow. You can give any random name. Now I'm going to name it as per my objective, which is to create Agile CRM contact from Mailchimp. So here I'm going to click on Create. And as we do that, here you can see we have reached another window. This has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those building blocks on which this entire automation works. Trigger here is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get an automated response on your phone through an SMS. How does that happen? With the help of automation. So in such a case, your trigger is the payment gateway and your action application can be any SMS sending application. Now let's come to our use case. So here my trigger application will be Mailchimp. Let's click on this. Next is the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be new subscriber. So every time a new subscriber is added in Mailchimp, then automatically the same subscriber should be created as a new contact in Agile CRM. Now you can see here we have received this webhook URL. This is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect and Mailchimp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and once done, here we have the help text given. Please read this carefully. Let me now show you exactly what you have to do. So I have already logged into my Mailchimp account. Here we have to go to audience. Now within audience, so here we have manage audience. Let's click on this. Go to settings. Now within settings, we have got webhooks. Let's click on this. And now here I'm going to create a new webhook. So I'm going to paste the URL that we have just copied. Once done, now what type of updates should we send? So since we are creating a subscriber, so I'm just going to check this. Rest I'm going to uncheck. Next we have only send updates when a change is made in. So here it is clearly mentioned that we have to check all the three options. So here I'm going to check all the three options and click on save. So as we do that, here we can see that our webhook has been properly configured. Now once this is done, let me take you here. You can see it has received a blank response. I'm going to recapture webhook response. And now here it is waiting for webhook response. Basically what we have to do, so we have to do a test submission to check if the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now to do that, I'm going to take you back to Mailchimp. Now here we have got sign up forms. Here we have got this form builder. Now here you can see that I already have created a sign up form. This here is the URL. Let me show you the list sign. So here we have got the first name, last name, email address, mobile number. So this here is the form. I'm going to quickly copy the URL. Open this in a new tab here. Once done, let's fill up the form. So let's say the first name is smart, the last name is user123, then the email address is smartuser123@pabblytudes.com. Here we have the mobile number. I'm going to add the country code here. Now preferred format is HTML. Here I'm going to click on subscribe. Let's check this box, and now I'm going to click on subscribe once again. And here we can see that the subscription has been confirmed. So once this is confirmed, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the response here. And yes, here we can see we have received the response. What is the type? It is subscribe. it was fired at this date and time. Then this here is the mobile number. Here we have the last name, first name. Then here we have the email address of the person. So once we have received all these details, this user should be added as a new contact in my Agile CRM. So I'm going to choose my action application here as Agile CRM. Let's click on this. Next is the action event, and here it will be to create a contact. Here I'm going to click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Agile CRM account. Now since we are setting up this connection for the first time, so here I'm going to click on add new connection. And now here we need the Agile CRM login email, API key and domain to set up this connection. So first of all, the login email. So this here is my login email. Then we need the API key. How can we receive this? So we have to go to our Agile CRM account. So this here is my Agile CRM dashboard, and here I'm going to take you to the profile. We have got admin settings. Now within admin settings, here we have developers and API. Let's go to this. So this here is the API. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to paste the same. So once done, then we need the domain. So your Agile CRM domain name. If you use mycompany.agilecrm.com to log in, so then enter the my company name here. Basically this here, so you can see Papcon, this will be our domain. So I'm going to copy this, go back here and paste the same here. Once done, let's click on save to set up this connection. And you can see that Agile CRM and Pabbly Connect are properly integrated. Now here to create the contact, we need to fill up the details. So first of all, the first name. So as I click on this, you can see the previous step, and here is the response. This here is the first name. Now this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time your workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written the information manually, then even when I had received some new response, it wouldn't have taken the same. Instead, it would have taken only the manually written data. So to avoid this problem, we have to map the information. Now here we have to enter the last name. So I'm going to repeat the process. This here is the last name. Then we need the email address. So here we have the email address. Then we need the phone number. Here is the phone number, name of the company. Then we have the tag. So here you can have new joined, subscribed. So I'm going to write new contact. Next we have the address, city, state, zip code, country and website. So this information is not required. So if you have this information, you can always fill this in. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response. So this here is the ID received, the type is person, the created time is here, and the tag is new contact. And according to this response, now this particular user must be added as a new contact in Agile CRM. Let's go and check the same. So this here is my Agile CRM. Here we have got the contacts. And you can see smart user 123. This particular contact has been created. So this means that our integration is a complete success. Now let's check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Mailchimp, and here I'm going to quickly copy this once again, open this here in a new tab. And let's say the first name this time is strange, the last name is user, email address here is strangeuser@pabblytudes.com, and this here is the mobile number. And now I'm going to click on subscribe, check this box, and now I'm going to subscribe once again, and here we can see that the subscription has been confirmed. Now I'm taking you to Agile CRM dashboard. Let's go back to contacts, and here I'm going to quickly refresh this page. And as we do that, here we can see that this new user has been added. This here is the name, here we have the contact information, email address, etc. And this here is the tag. So this means our integration is a success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was Mailchimp, where the event was new subscriber, and our action application was Agile CRM, where the event was to create contact. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.